the Miami Marlins taking on the Philadelphia Phillies. Along with Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. And Chris, we've got an opportunity to watch one of the true superstars in the sport. Trey Turner, always exciting to see him in action, and it seems like he consistently finds a way to impact the game.
Yeah, Boog, it's offensively at the plate, defensively when he's on the bases. And this guy's just a heads-up player, but he's got so much talent, and he makes the most of that. I believe it starts with his preparation because you never see him give away an at-bat.
About to get started here, and on the mound for Philadelphia in this one, Zach Wheeler. Tell us about him in that sub-3 ERA, Siggy.
Well, anytime you can keep your ERA under 3, you're doing a lot of things right, and you're putting your team in a position to win a lot of ball games as well. And he's doing tremendous out there on the mound. Every time he gets the ball, you expect him to go out there and dominate, and that's what he's been to this point. We'll see how he is today.
Okay, all set to go. And now for the Marlins, Gene Segura.
No ball, 1 strike.
And a pitch. Looked like it was a little bit up. Good eye right there. The wind of the pitch. High fly ball lifted in the air, right field. Hauls it in for the out. And time now for the Marlins lineup. They're dealing with a top-level arm on the mound, so this figures to be a tough matchup for them. What's the key to the offense today, Singy?
Well, Boog, I think when you got a guy that's this talented on the mound, you got to find ways to disrupt his rhythm, make him uncomfortable a little bit. The guys that can handle the bat and perhaps, bunt for a base hit, get him moving off the mound. If you're in the box and he seems to be just in a flow, step out. Mess up his timing, somehow try to get in his head a little bit, and then when he does come in the zone, you may only get one pitch. You better not miss it.
Here comes the 0-1. And that's outside. And Singy, as a team, you need to make the most of the very few opportunities he's going to give you, right?
Absolutely. And if you don't get to guys like this a lot of times early, once they really settle in, it's going to be the later innings that they hand that ball over to a reliever if they do at all.
And down on strikes. And there are 2 down. Luis Ariz stands in. Swing and a liner foul off to the right. Chris, Zach Wheeler's turned into one of the best pitchers in the National League, if not all of baseball. He's been an all-star. In 2021, he finished runner-up in the National League Cy Young Award race to Corbin Burns. And the throw to first is there to put an end to the inning. Nothing doing for the Marlins. So now the Phillies offense will see what they can do. No score. Back after this on the show. Back here, Citizens Bank Park, and towing the slab in this one, Trevor Rogers. And Chris, pitching on the road has not been particularly kind to him.
Yeah, you don't want to be too quick to say that he can't pitch on the road. Sometimes, it's just a matter of luck. It's not having a feel. Difference between the bullpen mound to the mound out there on the playing field. Don't know what it is, but I know this. He's got good enough stuff to overcome and get it done on the road as well as at home. So we'll see what he's able to do in this one.
Trey Turner stands in now and watches strike 1. The next pitch misses, and now it's even 1-1. And another ball. The 2-1 is high. That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
And now it's Alec Bohm. That one misses. That's 5 straight. At the belt and fires. And there's a foul ball. Turner gets his lead at first with nobody out. Turner runs. That's in for a strike. Throw to second. Save! That was close, but StatCast shows us why he so often seems to be on the safe side of these steal attempts, Chris.
Yeah, you see that plus speed, and he needed every last bit of it to swipe that bag. Such a threat on the bases.
Ground ball left side, and that's just foul. The pitch. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. No outs, runner on second. Next pitch is outside.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
Next offering misses, and it's 3-2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Payoff pitch. Got it by him for the K.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically he likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
And now for the Phillies, Justin Crawford. What a season it's been for him. He has supplied a lot of power and that average. That one misses, and that is ball 1. And a pitch.
Let's see if he's willing to use the whole field right here. Definitely pounding him away.
Come on, big opportunity, guys.
Runner leads away at second. There's the strike at the knees. Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Most guys are very aggressive when they see the stakes out there on the base paths and can't understand why he wasn't ready to swing the bat. You've got to be ready to swing the bat in a situation like that with the go-ahead run in scoring position.
Now at the plate, Brandon Jordan.
Let's send this guy to the shower.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
1 ball, no strike.
And there's a ball.
Well, no need to go right at this guy. First base is open. He can hurt you, so make him expand his zone. If he doesn't, give him a walk.
2 outs and 1 in scoring position. And it is 2-1.
Ball, 1 strike.
They say you win.
2-2.
Way inside, gets out of the way. 3-2. In the air, left side. De La Cruz has a beat on it, and the inning is over. One left for Philadelphia, scoreless after one. Second inning set to go. Here's the cleanup hitter for Miami, Jazz Chisholm Jr.
Jazz Chisholm Jr.
And the right-hander back to work. And first offering is fouled off. You know, it's no surprise that Jazz Chisholm Jr. is good at baseball. His grandmother, Patricia Coakley, actually played shortstop for the Bahamian national softball team. And get this, she didn't retire until her 60th birthday. She started to play soft toss with Jazz when he was only 2 years old. Matthew Ross umpiring behind home plate for us in this one. He's got a reputation for having a bit of a wide strike zone, Chris.
Yeah, no doubt, Boog. He rewards pitchers when they're working the edges and sometimes a little bit beyond that. So for the hitters, just have to really be aware. Don't miss your pitch when you get it early in the count.
And the right-hander deals. In the dirt, 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Well, he might have to look for a different put-away pitch right here, 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times in this at-bat, so might have it timed up and ready for it.
Next one off the plate inside. And a full count now.
Good fastball there. I think it was a purpose pitch. Just want to make that hitter's feet uncomfortable, and that location will definitely do it.
Kick the 3-2. The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4.
Very close off the outside corner. Could have easily been called a strike in that location.
Brian De La Cruz, the next up for the Marlins. Runner on the go. Pitch misses. Real Muto throws, not in time. It's a stolen base. Chris, his wheels were the difference maker on that play. Just got in there.
Yeah, with StatCast's help, we see his top speed on this stolen base, and that's a big number. I mean, man, he really made his athleticism work for him on that one.
Wheeler with a throw over, and he dives back in safely. Righty to the plate. Hard hit left side. In plenty of time to first. 1 out in the second.
That is it. The designated hitter, Jesus Sanchez.
Jesus Sanchez digs in now. That one finds the zone, and that's strike 1. The pitch. Check swing. No appeal. And the count is 1-1. No score here in the second. Next offering is fouled back. Kicks and deals. Into the outfield, base hit. Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners with 1 out.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
So 1 out with 2 aboard. Here's Joey Wendell. Homered last night, added another hit as well. Grounded to third, could be 2. Over to stop for 1, and that's 2.
Poetry in motion there as the second baseman turns the double play. Nice throw to first, and that's the way to end the inning.
Bottom half of inning number 2, digging in, Rhys
The
Hoskins.
first baseman, Rhys Hoskins.
Rogers back to work. Out towards right center. That's well struck. That's back there. And that one is gone. His 34th of the season. And just like that, they're out front. It's 1-0. He ambushed him right there, Siggy.
Yeah, swinging on that first pitch, and I think losing one over the fence is exactly what he had in mind as well.
I'm in my zone. If you're angry, then leave me alone. I gotta go to the dough. Money calling, so I pick up the phone.
It's like he's playing wiffle ball up there, and that's typically not the easiest way to hit a home run. The slight opposite field into the gap, man, making it look easy, that's for sure.
None of my concern. Hit the road and let the rubber burn. Way too long and you might miss your turn. Ever since I was a young.
Here's Nicholas Castellanos. Good power. Not great in the OBP department. And a liner around into right center for a base hit. Around first, digging for 2. And that's a double.
First pitch swinging, went up there with the plan to be aggressive. I'll tell you, man, it's such a good feeling when you smoke a line drive into the gap like that. I mean, sure, home runs are king, but I feel like nothing makes you feel like a true professional hitter more than a bolt the other way.
And now here is Harper. Coming off a big one yesterday where he knocked in 5. Pitch misses inside, and that's ball 1.
Crush that pitch. Let's go.
Man at second. Now
Two
one
balls,
miss.
no strike.
Appears they're working around him with the base open, Singy.
Well, you know, these 2-0 counts, Boo, they're just not what they used to be, and we sound like old guys when I say that, but ultimately this is a strategic game, and you expect to see this type of approach by the pitcher in this situation.
Here's Harper, the count 2-1. Check swing, no appeal. That's towards center. Chisholm has this one sized up. Puts the squeeze on it. Runner tags at second, and he makes it up to third with 1 away.
Batting in, the catcher,
JT Realmuto steps in.
And this is a big opportunity for him to pick up his teammate right here.
First pitch doesn't find the zone.
1 ball, no strike.
To third, Segura. To first, and Realmuto is out.
Batting ninth, the second baseman,
This is Bryson Stott.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect labeled over him since he put on a professional uniform, but at some point that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level.
Bounce to the left side. Gathers and throws to first. Out with room to spare, and that's the inning. 1 scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. It's now 1-0. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. Welcome back. Top half of the third inning. And now Nick Fortes.
Nick
Fortes in his second season, 26 years old, and he was drafted in the 4th round back in 2018. There's a strike. That's too high.
1-1.
The 1-1. In the air, out towards right center. Castellanos makes the grab, one down.
Batting ninth, the right fielder,
Avisail Garcia up to the plate. First offering misses the mark. Smoked on the ground, a second. Fires over to Hoskins. And a couple of quick outs.
Now batting, the third baseman,
Gene Segura at the plate here. 0 for 1 with a flyout. Segura getting to start at third, hitting leadoff in today's game. He joined the team as a free agent. First offering, and it just misses. Called strike right there.
Man, 91 on the slider right there. That's a hard one. That's a low-end fastball for some guys.
Ball to strike. The pitch. In the air, fairly deep to right field. Castellanos makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. Miami down in order. They're down 1-0.
I do it often. If we ain't talking money, we ain't talking. It's the game.
Back here at the ballpark, set for the bottom of the third. Here's Turner now.
shortstop.
The wind of the pitch. Ball one, no strikes.
1-0.
That's a strike across the top of the zone.
One way to make a guy real uncomfortable at the plate is pound him inside with good velocity. They're doing that right here.
Falling behind 2-1. And now the lefty, still 2-2 after the foul ball. And a pitch. Next offering is outside. Swing and a miss. Pulled the string on the changeup.
Now, there's a small sigh of relief right there. I mean, just to keep that speed off the base paths. It's not just the pitcher. It's other guys that have to think about it. From your infielders, have to think about that runner potentially stealing, but also be in position to make a play. As an outfielder, you're thinking about a base hit to the outfield. I got to get to it quickly to try to keep this guy from taking an extra base. So I think everyone just a little more relaxed that he didn't reach base.
One down, base is empty. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Gets a piece and stays alive. He goes down looking.
Tasked with 1, 2, and 3 to start this inning, but no trouble so far. I'm sure he'd love to strike out the side here. Make a little statement, but you got to be composed in this spot. Focus on getting this next guy. You got 2 good outs. Want to get the third one and avoid the middle of that lineup coming up with a base runner. Could become dangerous.
Crawford in the box now as he looks at ball 1. Second plate appearance of the day for him. Check swing, went around, and it's 1-1. A wind and the pitch. And another ball. Just off the outside edge. Brandon Jordan waits on deck. The 3-1. 3-1, and he couldn't come up with it.
Well, that's a really good take right there, and that's just mentally prepared, knowing that if it's not on a tee, you're going to take that pitch because you still have one more strike to work with. Not easy to lay off, but he did an excellent job in that plate appearance.
And a pitch out, but nothing going on. Jordan measures 6 feet 2 inches, 210 pounds, and he's usually in the outfield. Today, he's the DH. Snap throw to first. Crawford back in on a dive.
You know, Blue, people don't realize how far the jog is from the dugout to the outfield position. And if you're playing in Oakland, man, it's a country mile to get out there. So for him to be able to be the DH today, that is really a nice day off.
Crawford off of first with 2 away. Swings and misses. That is strike 2. Step off throw to first. Crawford back in standing. The 1-2.
2-2.
That one ripped. And it's off the wall, but foul.
Well, this is a good time to step out of the box, take a deep breath, and reset. A couple of change-ups. Probably won't see another one here.
Here comes the pitch. There goes the runner from first. And down on strikes he goes. That ends the inning. Phillies strand 1. They lead it 1-0. Back at Citizens Bank Park. Now the number 2 hitter, Garrett Cooper. Wheeler back to work. Pitch is in there. Strike 1.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point. You know, these Marlins just haven't produced as many competitive at-bats as I'd like to see in this one. They're swinging early, being aggressive, but 1 or 2 pitches later, the at-bat is over. That's not going to cut it if it's not resulting in hits, so they might want to be a little more selective up there.
And a pitch. Out to short, Turner. Sends it to first, and 1 gone in the 4th as they get the leadoff man.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air, lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Luis Arias, the next up for the Marlins. Grounded out his first time up. And takes low for ball 1.
Well, he's so great about hitting the ball the other way. He gets those arms extended. So right there, just trying to straighten him up a little bit so he doesn't have as much outside plate coverage.
Liner snagged at first.
Chisholm Jr.
Jazz Chisholm Jr. now. And the first pitch misses for ball one. Just missed.
When you get ahead in the count, there's no doubt that the success rate goes up, and that's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent games.
And now 2-1. Next offering is fouled back. Next one misses. 3-2 now. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Payoff pitch. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Popped up. Hoskins moves under it. And that is that. And the Marlins down quietly. They trail here 1-0. Ready to go, bottom 4. And here's the first baseman, Rhys Hoskins. The pitch. That's in there. That's strike one.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
Makes the catch, and there's one gone.
Nothing you can do about those as a hitter. Even though you know that, they still drive you absolutely crazy.
Nick Castellanos at the plate now. That one's in there. Strike one. That's a bullet, but it goes foul. The 0-2. That one is upstairs.
1-2.
Ground ball right side. He takes it on his own. 2 up, 2 down.
No, he didn't recognize changeup earlier enough. Got out in front a little bit, rolled over on it, and beat it into the ground.
Here's Harper now. Hit it well, but flied out to the deepest part of the outfield his first time. Close, but called a ball. Ball one. He swings and fouls one off. The lefty ready, and a 1-1. Good eye right there.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Fought off foul. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. And he deals.
3 balls.
You see how the catcher wanted that pitch up and in. Want to try to tie him up. That's the one thing we're seeing, that high fastball. You have to get it up there because of how hitters have changed their swings.
The big lefty turns, kicks, deals. Gets under it and pops it up. Wendell has it sized up. And that is that. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia, but they hold a 1-0 lead. Back here in Philadelphia, here's the left fielder, Brian De La Cruz. The pitch. Just off the inside edge. The wide to kick the pitch. Here's a swing and a drive. This one headed down the left field line. If it's fair, it's gone. Out of here. That was a moonshot, and we are tied. It's 1-1.
That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out of the ballpark.
Now, Jesus Sanchez. 1 for 1. He singled to left his first time through. That's in there. That's strike 1.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
And the 0-1. Foul ball there.
Well, he got challenged with a good fastball right there. Just couldn't catch up.
Next pitch downstairs, and the count is 1-2.
It's a good take.
Next pitch misses, and the count is even 2-2.
He's trying to stay down in the zone, but the hitter just will not chase. Now back in a 2-2 count, he's going to have to go to something else to get him out.
The 2-2 now. Sanchez checks his swing. Appeal down to third, and he went around according to Darryl Parker. Joey Wendell, the next up for the Marlins. He hit into a double play his first time up. That one's in there. Strike 1.
Well, you can't really adjust your game plan for that last pitch. Guy hasn't thrown it very much. You got to focus on the stuff that he's throwing up there most of the time.
Check swing. He held up. 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
There's the strike. And the 1-2 misses to even the count. Runs it up to 96 to record the punch-out. So digging in, Nick Fortes. In there, and it's 0-1. This to center field. Crawford settles under this one. Makes the play, and it's out number 3. 1 for the Marlins on the solo shot. All even now at 1-1. You're dialed into the show. Back here in Philadelphia, John Shabby with my buddy Chris Singleton. It's set to get us started. Bottom 5, JT Real Muto.
Little sweat, little tears, little blood, little pain, little all of the above.
pitch. That's inside.
You know, these Phils finding ways to get on base, but they still need help driving them home. They've had their chances with runners in scoring position, but nobody's been able to deliver a big hit in those situations.
Kicks and fires. There's a strike.
And you got to give some credit to the other side as well. They've been able to get out of a few tough jams, but frustration is mounting for this offense, no doubt.
And that one lifted in the air, center field. Chisholm hauls it in, and there's one away.
The batter, the second baseman.
So up next, Bryson Stott. First time up, he grounded to third. Pitch misses, 1-0. And a good eye there. The 2-0 is in for a strike.
This game has been so tight, feels like the next team to score will win it.
Yeah, the 2-1 hammered but foul. Yeah, that's outside.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
On the ground. Arrives. Fires over to first. And that quickly, 2 away.
The batter, number 7, shortstop.
So the Philly batting order turns over. Trey Turner at the plate. This guy makes great contact. One of the best in the game at putting bat on ball.
He's got such quick hands, and he's gaining pitch recognition. That keeps him square to the plate. There's a good chance that his bat stays in the zone a long time, and that produces solid contact consistently.
And that misses off the outside edge. They say you win. Slider misses outside. And fouled off. Two down, nobody on. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. De La Cruz puts the squeeze on that one, and that'll end the inning. No runs, no hits, no errors. 5 innings complete. All tied 1-1. Back here, Citizens Bank Park. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. Now it's the right fielder, Avisail Garcia. Garcia measures 6 feet 4 inches, a member of the 1,000 hit club, and he's been on a good run at the plate, hitting over 325 in his last 10 games. In for a strike, and it's 0-1. That clips the corner.
Love how vocal the umpire is today. No doubt in the hitter's mind, catcher's mind, and even the pitcher's mind as to the conviction in the call.
Next offering is down low. Got him swinging. Blew the express right by his bat for strike 3.
Came inside with that 2-strike fastball nicely and just bunched him up on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with 2 strikes because they do not want to hit that batter. And when they've got him up against the ropes, got to figure out a way to put him away. Did a nice job right there.
Next offering is in for a strike.
The offense needs to start showing some fight against this starter. He's doing his thing out there. They're going to have to push back at some point and make him work a little bit harder.
Swing and a miss. Slider right there.
Just an outstanding job of spinning the baseball, moving it around, doing what he does.
Got him. Back-to-back strikeouts. And now it's Garrett Cooper up to hit. Enters the day among the league leaders in batting average, but he'll need to get hot if he hopes to win the title. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit.
Oh, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
So 2 down, and up next for Miami, Luis Arias. And that's in there for strike one. Arias, an all-star a season ago, 25 years old, and he was born in Venezuela. The 0-1, drilled in the air, right field, way back there, and that is out of here. It's his 6th home run of the season, and the Marlins jump out in front. It's 3-1.
A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
So now it's the 4-hole hitter, Jazz Chisholm Jr. On the ground, right side, and it goes just foul. Base hit, left center field. And that extends the inning.
Stringing them together, that's 3 hits in a row. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Now the left fielder, Brian De La Cruz. He's already homered in this game. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Chisholm, the runner at first with 2 gone. Wheeler with a throw over. Chisholm back on a dive. Right-hander kicks, deals. There's the strike. And there's a ball. On the outside corner, and that is strike 2. Righty delivers, and a swing and a miss, and that's that. 2-run shot for Miami this inning. It's now a 3-1 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show.
Tick-tock with the time on the clock. You've been here wasting my time. Boy, you need to stop asking me 21 questions.
Welcome back. And the batter now, Alec Bohm. The wind of the pitch. That's down and in. Miami's bullpen with some action. Matt Barnes up and loosening in the pen. Okert getting loose as well. Line drive. That's a base hit out of the left center field.
Great hands on that swing. Took the barrel right to the baseball, caught it out front, and whipped it into the gap. At that point, probably no question in his mind that he was going for two. That's just a great feeling.
Now here is Justin Crawford. This guy is one of the best athletes in the sport. That misses, and it's 1-0.
Now, this guy's definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ballgame.
And here it comes. That one is absolutely belted. Chisholm on the move, heading back. Back some more. Pulls it in on the warning track.
Man, I love that route. The ball was smoked. He knew he had to get back to the track right away. Turned his back on the infield. Got to the spot, turned around, and made a nice catch.
And now it's the cleanup spot for the Phillies. Brandon Jordan.
If you don't get ahead in the count, you can forget about having any success against him.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds it second with one gone.
Now, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. I really like that swing, man. He didn't just push it the other way through the infield. He drove it that way, and it kind of makes me think he was thinking opposite field as he stepped into the box. Got a pitch he liked, and he got it done.
And it's Rhys Hoskins up to the dish. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. Runner around third. He'll score easily. And now they trail by one.
Big time at bat right there. Comes through, and they're back within a run. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit. Tying runs now just 90 feet away. Just got to be wary of that double play, though. That would strand him in the inning.
So digging in now for Philadelphia, Nick Castellanos. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boo.
Runners are at the corners, one away. Next offering is in for a strike.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
Fly ball to right. Garcia under it. Makes the catch. Runner tags for home. Throw is offline, and he scores. Back even, it's 3-3.
Well, that's a quality at bat right there. You know the situation. You need something in the air and deep enough, and that's exactly what he did. Good pass to the baseball.
Bryce Harper to the plate.
You know, this is kind of a tough matchup as a left-handed hitter facing a left-handed pitcher. What you tell yourself is, I want to stay square to the plate, try to hit the ball over the shortstop's head.
That misses the zone, and that's ball one. Now 1-1. Hoskins leads off first with two down to the inning. Pitch misses there. Now 2 balls and a strike. And a base hit up the middle. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away.
Well, they call that an advantage count for a reason. You're so much more likely to get something you can handle. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive in the center field. So that definitely felt good. A chance now to take the lead, and at this point in the game, that could be a deciding run.
So the Marlins go with a new arm, Johnny Cueto.
He's averaging more than 1 hit allowed per inning pitched this season, and that's not where you want to be at all. So we'll see how he does here.
And up to the plate is JT Realmuto. Swung on, belted. That one's back there. And gone. He sends it out of here. His 24th home run of the season. It's 6-3.
To the game. First pitch out of the bullpen, a tough one, and you know he's just trying to get one in there for a strike. And on the other side, as a hitter, it's a great time to be aggressive and let it fly. It's not what they were looking for when they turned to him, but now he's got to find a way to reset.
So digging in, Bryson Stott. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
Here's Trey Turner. And the first offering is not close. And a pitch. And now 2-0. Chris, with that distraction and a speedy guy at first, he's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
Misses with the 2-0, and he's fired 3 straight outside the strike zone. And the righty deals. Right through there for a strike. Turner awaiting a 3-1. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
So Turner reaches base, and this is a guy with good speed.
Not what he wanted to do right there, Boo. That keeps this inning alive, puts a runner in the scoring position, and a chance for this offense to add on to their lead.
There is a reason, and then if I retreat, then I'm worthless pulling the trees, and man, I want to be blameless. Strange and unashamed about his
Boom. Stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. And that is cut on and missed. And the count 1-1. That one missed.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
That one close, ruled a ball. 3-1. Justin Crawford next to bat for Philadelphia. (3-1) now. The right-hander gives up the 2-out walk.
You get a walk, and you get a walk. Everyone gets a walk, Boo.
Bases full, 2 gone. And digging in for Philadelphia, Justin Crawford. This guy, one of the best contact men in the sport as well. Outstanding on the defensive end. Edge of the zone, called a strike. 0-1.
Well, he's so good about trying to drive the ball to the opposite field gap in these situations. If he takes that approach, he could bust this game wide open.
The 0-1. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. De La Cruz pulls it down and he makes the catch. And that ends the inning. JT Realmuto delivers yet again on this one. And they've doubled up now. It's 6-3. Back here at the ballpark. And now the DH, Jesus Sanchez.
Leading off for the Marlins, the designated hitter, Jesus Sanchez.
And a pitch. There's a strike. Bullpen activity starting up now. Craig Kimbrell, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Alvarado, the power lefty, up as well. Here comes the 0-1. Good eye in that spot. Here's a 1-2. The punch out there. One down. Joey Wendell getting ready to hit.
The shortstop, Joey Wendell.
That's a strike. It's 0-1.
This is a very important inning here. After scoring all those runs, you want your pitcher to come out and just mow them down. The offense has worked hard. It's shut down inning time.
That one catches the zone. 0-2. Ball one there.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
The 1-2. That one lifted to left. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's 2 down. 2 outs. Base is empty. And now Nick Fortes. First offering misses the mark.
1 ball, no strikes.
Now 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
The 1-2.
2-2.
Stays alive. Righty to the plate. Up the middle. Turner on the run. Throw to first. Marlins set down in order. And 1-2-3 go the Marlins. And can't cut into that 6-3 deficit. New pitcher for the Marlins, Braxton Garrett.
He doesn't get a lot of strikeouts compared to other relievers, so he relies on getting that soft contact and the defense doing the work behind him. They'll have to be on their toes with him on the bump.
Brandon Jordan stands in for the Phillies. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. And a pitch. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike 1. That's a little bit low. And it is 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Slider clips the zone.
No need to offer at that pitch until you get to 2 strikes. It's just a low percentage of success when you want to try to go after that down and away pitch.
Now all even up. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Comes the 2-2. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Oh, there he gets the slider in on his hands, and it just eats him up. You know, it's hard to get the bat around on a pitch like that in tight. You just feel like you're crowded on the inside part of the plate. Can't get any extension. That's what he definitely should have laid off on.
And the batter now is Rhys Hoskins. He launched the solo shot back in the 2nd inning of this one.
Yeah, that was big for these guys early on. Definitely helped them get off onto the right foot.
First pitch just misses.
1-0.
And now the lefty off the plate inside, and that's ball 2. And that one is inside. That just missed. He walked him on 4 pitches.
That just came apart right there. 4-pitch walk, and
number
guy at the plate was not going to help him out by swinging at something out of the zone.
And now for the Phillies, Nick Castellanos. First offering, and it just misses. Hoskins over at first with 1 away. Out there to center. Chisholm makes the grab, and there's 2 gone.
The left field, number 3, Ronnie.
Here's Bryce Harper.
Really nice swing in his last at bat. Shot a line drive into center field.
Ball 1, no strikes. They say you win.
21.
Here's a 1-1. Comebacker to the mound. Over to first. That ends the frame. 1 left for Philadelphia, but they still lead it 6-3. So they turn to Craig Kimbrell.
And he's had his struggles so far this year, as you can see the inflated ERA. Looking to bring that down a little bit right here.
So digging in, Avisail Garcia.
Well, it's critical right here that they bear down and turn in some quality at bats. Try to chip away at that lead, because if it gets to the 9th, that closer's coming in.
Here comes a pitch. And that's outside.
No strike.
Now 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Right-handed reliever. Here's a high fly ball out to center. Crawford settles underneath it, puts it away for the out.
Now batting, third baseman,
Gene Segura will hit next.
Segura.
Let's go, Phillies.
In there for strike 1.
No ball, 1 strike.
And ball one.
21.
The 1-1. Good eye right there. The next offering misses. 3-1. At the belt and fires. And he walked him.
Now batting, the first baseman.
And now here is Garrett Cooper. And that's outside. Ball one. Can't find it here. That's 6 straight balls. That misses. 3 balls, no strikes. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk. So first and second with one man gone. Luis Arias, the next up for the Marlins.
Coming off an absolute bomb in his last at bat. Got to keep things airtight defensively right here. On your toes, ready to make a play. If you can get this to the 9th with a 3-run lead, it should be a W.
That one's in there, and that's strike one.
Really good job in this spot to get ahead in the count. He's going to have to continue, finish off this hitter.
The tying run at the plate, and it's fouled away. Here's the 0-2. Got him! 2 out.
Well, he just went right after him there. No messing around with the off-speed stuff. Here's my fastball. If you can hit it, go for it. 3 fastballs. See you later. Definitely builds your confidence out of the mound.
Left-hander out of the bullpen, Jose Alvarado.
And one thing on him, he's been really good this season at keeping the ball in the park. Not an easy guy to take deep.
Here's the center fielder, Jazz Chisholm Jr.
Really good piece of hitting last time, going to the opposite field.
First pitch, and that's in for a strike. Swing and a miss.
I guess you throw it that hard, you can get away with locations like that right down the middle. But I still think it's a dangerous pitch. Don't want to do it again.
Struck him out looking. So a job well done from the Philly bullpen that time. Home half of inning number 8 straight ahead. It's the Phillies 6 and the Marlins 3. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Matt Barnes.
And this could be a pretty critical point in this game. They're hoping he's the guy to keep them within striking distance.
And now it is JT Realmuto, known for his rocket arm behind the plate. The pitch. That one off the mark, and that is ball one. Realmuto tries to hold up, appeal to first, no swing. 2-0 to count. Here it comes. Just missed. So definitely a little wild right out of the gate.
Well, it can be a little tough coming from the bullpen mound to this mound, but you've got to find a way to get ahead in the count quickly. He hasn't. We'll see how this at-bat turns out.
And that's ball 4.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
Man at first. Now here is Bryson Stott. Move to first. Real Muto back in there. First pitch, not close.
Maybe losing command a little bit after the walk. Next pitch, not even close.
Left-hand hitter waits. Signs of activity in the pen for the Marlins. Tanner Scott preparing to come on if needed. Just missed.
2-1.
On the ground to third, and that's a fair ball. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out. So the lineup flips over. Trey Turner now. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Real Muto, the lead runner at second. Stop. On at first with nobody out. Double steal. Cut on and missed.
1 ball. 1 strike.
And the throw out at third. Man at second. This one in the air right field. Garcia snags it on the run.
Now batting, third baseman, Alex Bohm.
So 2 down now, and here is Alec Bohm.
If I retreat, then I work is pulling the trees, and man, I wanna be blameless. Strange and unashamed, is about as tame as a flame is. Timid as a lion, quiet as a hurricane is. Read it on my tombstone, dude wasn't playing, written with exclamations.
In the air, center field. And that will end the inning. Phillies strand 1 as they're unable to add to their 6-3 lead.
Trust me when I tell you, no exceptions to the rule. Bringing
Anthony Dominguez is checked into the game.
He's clearly their go-to guy in this bullpen to finish out ball games. Looking for his 40th save of the season right here, so he's been excellent.
Here's the left fielder, Brian De La Cruz. And he deals. That pitch in for a strike. 0-1. Dominguez, a righty that throws with power. He features a 4-seam fastball, a sinker, a slider, and he works in a changeup. Flips the corner. No balls, 2 strikes.
He doesn't seem to like the pitch up. Hasn't offered on either one of those pitches. 0-2 count now. I think the guy's going to climb the ladder out there.
Kicks and fires. Not even close there. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Off the outside edge, and now the count is 2-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Jesus Sanchez, the next to hit.
Designated hitter, Jesus Sanchez.
And the first pitch misses for ball one. And that's too high. Pitch misses there. 3 balls and a strike. Kicks and deals. And a foul ball.
A little tardy on that fastball. Is going to have to get it going a little quicker. Get that front foot down.
The pitch. And there's ball 4.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that one.
Joey Wendell, the next up for the Marlins. Found back our way, and that's out of play. Yo, 1. On the ground to second, might be 2. Over to Turner for 1, and that's a double play to end it.
We've grown to expect him to just roll in the games and simply close them out easily, and he's made it look very easy at times, and now he's up to 40 saves for the year.
6-3 our final score. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.